Cyaegha, a being of unfathomable antiquity, a great old one, whose existence predates the very notion of time itself. Its essence is the void, an all-encompassing nihilism, so pure that it warps the very fabric of reality around it. Cyaegha's hatred for all things permeates every dark corner of its influence. Unlike other cosmic entities, whose motives are inscrutable, Cyaegha's sole desire is to see existence unravel into nothingness. Its presence is less a being and more an embodiment of dread, an oppressive malice that suffocates the minds of those who dare to contemplate its nature. Cyaegha is an abomination that defies the limits of mortal vision, a grotesque mass of writhing, abyssal black tentacles that twist and coil in unspeakable patterns. At its center, a massive, lidless, green eye glares with an intelligence both ancient and alien. The gaze of this singular eye burns with the fury of cosmic indifference, a viridescent fire that pierces the soul, laying bare the insignificance of all life. The shifting, liquid darkness of its body shimmers with an oily malevolence, and from its eye emanates a loathing that blisters the air, distorting reality itself in its presence. Each of its countless tendrils pulses with a vile sentience, as if yearning to unmake the universe with every twitch. Cyaegha slumbers in the bowels of the earth, entombed within a vast subterranean cavern beneath the accursed mountain, Dunkelhügel, known to the fearful locals as Dark Hill. This cavern is not of natural origin, but a place gouged from the very fabric of the earth. It is said that the mountain itself trembles faintly as Cyaegha dreams, its dark power seeping into the soil, twisting the land above into a place of silent dread. The village of Freihausgarten, nestled uneasily at the base of the hill, lies under Cyaegha's baleful influence, the air thick with an invisible menace. In its prison of stone and shadow, Cyaegha stirs relentlessly, ever yearning to break free from the bindings that hold it. Cyaegha's cult is as old as the whispers of madness itself, its members drawn together by an ancient and perverse understanding of the god's power. In the 17th century, the cult took root in a village of Freihausgarten, thriving in secret until the 19th century, when it was thought vanquished by a young priest whose battle with the followers of Cyaegha ended his life. Yet, even in defeat, the cult's tendrils still worm their way into the minds of the villagers. Once every full moon, the descendants of those original worshippers ascend Dark Hill, driven by a compulsion they do not understand, performing rituals that simultaneously bind and appease the slumbering horror beneath. The villagers, ignorant of their own actions, fear the mountain and avoid it by day, but by night they are slaves to the call of Cyaegha's ancient will. Cyaegha's will is carried out by the Nagai, grotesque, toad-like monstrosities that crawl and slither from hidden crevices beneath Dunkelhügel. These creatures, misshapen and loathsome, bear a reptilian resemblance to the ancient Naga of forgotten myth. Their mottled, scaly skin drips with fetid slime, and their bulbous eyes shine with a dull, malignant hunger. Though dim-witted, they are relentless in their devotion to Cyaegha, serving as its sentinels and enforcers, guarding the subterranean lair and ensuring that the ancient bindings are never broken by unwary intruders. Their croaking calls, echoing in the dead of night, are said to be the first and only warning of Cyaegha's wrath. Cyaegha, though a god of terrible might, is not without limitations. It is bound, sealed by the power of 5 ancient statues, each representing one of its demon jailers, the Vayen. These entities, known by cryptic names such as the Green Moon and the White Dark, serve as both Cyaegha's guardians and its captors, their spirits forever tied to these grotesque carvings. To break these seals would invite ruin, for with their destruction, Cyaegha would be loosed upon the world. Yet, the cult, fearful of the god's wrath but desperate for the vitality it grants, performs rites that maintain the delicate balance, keeping their dark master in check. Though Cyaegha sleeps, its malevolent presence reaches out from beneath Dark Hill, warping reality in subtle and insidious ways. Crops wither inexplicably, livestock is born deformed, and strange lights flicker in the sky above the mountain on nights when the moon is full. Madness spreads among those who linger too long in the shadow of Dunkelhügel. Dreams of writhing tendrils and a single staring eye haunt their sleep, drawing them ever closer to the mountain. The very earth itself seems poisoned by Cyaegha's malice, as though the god's loathing for creation slowly seeps upward, threatening to unmake the world with every beat of its hateful heart. Though imprisoned, Cyaegha's influence on the world is profound, a whisper of oblivion that grows louder with each passing year.